All right, guys, good morning. We are now going to be working on math lesson 13-1. Now, because Pearson was not working yesterday, a lot of you guys actually did not take your math test. So if you have not taken your topic 11 math test, I'm going to be giving you guys today to work on it. Okay. So we're going to end our math lesson a little bit early. You guys are going to work on your 13-1 digital quick check, and you need to complete your topic 11 test. Okay. So let's go ahead and review for math. Let's watch our video for math for the new topic. We're learning about coins now. We're going to be doing money. And I actually have something fun I was going to share.
This is a penny. A penny is worth 1 cent. This is a nickel. A nickel is worth 5 cents.
This is a dime. A dime is worth 10 cents.
All right, now before we move on, for tomorrow, because it is the 100th day of school, at 12:45, we're actually going to come back. And before we take our history test, we're actually going to do something fun. So at 12:45 today, when we come back for history, you guys are going to bring something that has a value of 100. So you can bring like 100 crayons. You could bring 100 cookies. You could bring 100 pieces of paper. You can bring, you can draw 100 dots on a whiteboard. You can bring 100 pennies. You can bring 100 markers. You can bring 100 chopsticks. You can bring 100 dolls, 100 action figures, 100 toys, 100 erasers. So see if you have something at home that's 100. If you don't, you can draw 100 things. You can draw 100 tally marks. We'll do that at 12:45, and then we'll take a picture for 100th day of school, which is tomorrow, but we'll count those 100 things today, and we'll just do it at 12:45 today. All right. So again, the brown copper colored one is a penny, and that's worth 1 cent. This next one, it's a bit bigger than a penny and a dime, that's a nickel, and that's actually worth 5 cents. And then a dime, which is around the same-ish size as a penny, but it's silver, is going to be worth 10 cents.
This is a quarter. A quarter is worth 25 cents. This is a half dollar. A half dollar is worth 50 cents. What coins are shown? There is 1 half dollar, 1 quarter, 1 dime, 1 nickel, and 1 penny. What is the total amount shown by these coins? Count on to find the total amount of these coins. The total amount is 91 cents. The cent sign is...
Now, for this one, I like to use Touch Math, and we'll talk more about Touch Math tomorrow. But let's go ahead and look at our reteaching. So if you have your, if you don't have your workbook, if you have your math workbook, take that out. If you don't, to get to Savvis, you'll do the same thing for like when you're going to McGraw-Hill. You'll go to the waffle at Google Classroom, go to Gmail, and then the 9 circles in your Gmail, click on that waffle again, scroll down and get to Savvis EasyBridge. Once you get a Savvis EasyBridge, you'll click on like, there's these like blue letters, this blue link, and then it'll take you here, okay? And then what you'll do is once you're in Savvis, you'll click on the frog, scroll down to topic 13, go to 13-1, and then you'll see the reteaching and the practice pages. And you guys can actually annotate them in here, or you can print them out, or you can just do it on a separate sheet of paper, okay? So here we have a quarter, which is worth 25 cents. We also have a half dollar worth 50 cents. You're going to start with 25 cents and then count on by fives. Think 25 cents, 5 cents more, 5 cents more. Here we have a half dollar, which is worth 50 cents. You're going to start with 50 cents and count on by tens. Think 50 cents, 10 cents more, 10 cents more. Now, What I like to do is I like to use touch math. So what I start with is, let me show you guys. What I like to do is I like to use these dots. Now, a quarter is worth 25 cents, so you're going to use 5 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A dime is worth 10 cents, so I put a dot at the top and a dot at the bottom. Same thing, top, bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom. Now for 50 cents, because it's big, I just count it as 50, so I just write 50. For a dime, again, two dots, 2 dots. And then a penny, I just put a line straight through the middle. Now, each of these dots is worth 5 cents. So a nickel would get 1 dot and right in the middle. So what I do is I count them 10, 20, I'm sorry, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So I would count this as 25. And then I keep going. 25, 30, 35. 40, 45. 50, 55. 60, 65. Now you can also, if you're good at skip counting by tens, you can do that too. It's 25, 35, 45, 55, 50, 65. I like to use the touch math. And what I mean by touch math is I'm going to draw those circles and then I'm going to touch each one. So I'm going to touch it like this. So I start with 50 and then I touch it. 55, 60, 65, 70, and then 71 and 72. How do I know that this is 72 cents? Because I did my touch math. Each penny is worth 1. So you can also, if you just know, well, Miss Park, I know how to count and the touch math is kind of confusing. That's fine. You can just count it. So 50 cents plus a dime would be 60 cents. 60 cents plus another dime would be 70 cents. 70 cents plus a penny would be 71 cents. And then 71 cents plus another penny would be 72 cents. Now, draw a coin so the hand holds 40 cents. You can do whatever you want. You can draw 4 dimes. You can draw 40 pennies. You can draw 8 nickels. I'm going to draw a quarter. And then my quarter, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my touch math. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then I'm going to do a dime, which is going to be 2 dots. $30, $35. And then I need a nickel, which is going to be 1 dot right in the middle. 40. So what did I use here? I used a quarter, a dime, and a nickel. 25 plus a dime would be 35, plus a nickel would make 40. If I did my touch math, it would be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay, let's look at our practice now. If you guys need more time with that, you guys can watch it on YouTube. So the practice, if you're using your actual workbook, is on the next page. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so count on to find the total amounts. So you can do it where you're just adding up each of the costs. So here we have 25 cents. And then you do need to learn how to skip count by 25s. 2 quarters would be 50 cents. 3 quarters would be 75 cents. 4 quarters is $1. So 2 quarters here is 50 cents. A dime would add 10 more cents, so 60. A nickel would add 5 more cents, which is 65. and another nickel would add 5 more cents, which is 70, which is how we got to our total amount of 70 cents. You can also use touch math. So watch, you do 5 here. You do another 5 here. A dime gets 2 because that's worth 10, and then nickels get 1. Okay, so now let's count that. Ready? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. So you can also use touch math to do your math. So let's do touch math here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and then a penny, 46, 47. So we should get 47 cents. Let's try it this way. So we know that we start out with 25, plus 10 would be 35, plus another dime would be 45, plus the penny would be 46, plus another penny would be 47. So both ways we get the right answer. Okay. I'm going to keep going because I want to give you guys enough time to work on your math test. So if you need more time on this, you can pause the video when you're watching it on YouTube to keep going. Okay. Now, which group of coins has a value of 90 cents? I'm going to use my touch math. I think touch math is the easiest way. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. So this is 55, so not 90. This one, I just see 50. So this is a 50. 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. So B must be the right answer, but let's make sure. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. So this is only 70, so it's not the right answer. And then I say 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 70, 75. This is only worth 75. So the only one that gave us a value of 90 is going to be B. Jamal has these coins, number 4. So he has 3/4. We know that 3/4 equals 75 cents. We can also do our touch math. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. So he has 75 cents. He needs 85 cents to buy a toy car. Draw another coin so that Jamal has enough money to buy the toy car. Can anyone unmute and tell me what coin do we need to add to make a toy car so that we could get to 85? We need to add something that has 2 dots, which would give us 10 cents. Which coin would give us 10 cents? Nobody can unmute and tell me?
A dime.
Very good, a dime. All right, I know I went through those kind of quickly. We're not going to do breakout rooms today, but what I want you guys to do is if you need more time, you guys can watch this on YouTube later. What I need you guys to do now is to work on both right now, 13-1, and you need to work on your test from yesterday. If you did your test already, great, perfect, amazing. And what I'm going to do is I want to know how you guys are doing on your, I want to know how you guys are doing with money so far. So you guys are going to take it on your own. I'm not going to give you guys the answers today. I just assigned your digital quick check. So if you go to home, you'll see your digital quick check for 13-1. And if you have not done your test from yesterday, you'll also see your test. Okay. There is quite a few of you guys who also have work missing. So if you go to the beginning of your stream, oh no, she can't get in. Okay, we'll help her in just a second. So if you go to the beginning of your stream, you'll see your names. If you see your names, you need to get those items done. Your history, math, your math test from yesterday, as well as your quick check for today. So nobody is just hanging up and you think you're done. You have to work on your digital quick check and your math on your own time. Use a separate sheet of paper if you need to show your work. And then at 12:45, we're all going to come back for history. At 12:45, you're also going to bring something with a value of 100. So you can bring 100 pennies, you could bring 100 cups, 100 toys, and then we're going to talk about those. And then we'll also take your history test at 12:45. So at 12:45, come back and show me your 100 items. If you don't have anything that's worth 100, you can draw like 100 circles or 100 tally marks or something. Okay. All right.
Well, how can you